welcome back. So this is day 2 down in West Virginia. We're by the Ivy Branch Trail system for Hatfield-McCoys, but we're doing all Outlaws. So yesterday we did East Lynn, went down to Digness Tunnel, which was a pretty cool ride. So check out that video before this one. And we got to see the horses and stuff like that, so that was surprising. Today we are going to go to Little Coal River. It's across the street from Big Girls Campground. There's a couple trails that we didn't do the last time we were here, so we wanted to go check those out. So we'll take you along for the ride for that. In our last video you saw it was Randy, myself, Sterling, Kim, Dwayne, and Jimmy and Darla. We did mention that Jimmy was having clutch issues. His secondary clutch wasn't engaging, it was staying shut. So we got him back. He made it back the whole day. Took his clutch things apart this morning. They called some places. So Jimmy and Darla, they ran into town to go see if they can kind of get their secondary clutch fixed. So it's ready. We have it all apart. So they're not riding with us in the morning so far. Hopefully they can either get it fixed, or if not, then they'll just bum rides with Kim and Dwayne on the 4-seater. So hopefully you'll see them later in the next video when we go down to Hobit. But first we're gonna go check out Little Coal River. So it'll just be me and Sterling in the Turbo R, Randy in his KRX, and then Kim and Dwayne in the 4-seater RMX. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe section right now. Hit it. Make sure you hit the like too. But we're gonna get this ride going and we'll bring you along. Onto 119 on the shoulder and just came down going toward Big Girls Campground, and then there's a blue trail right across the street from there, so we turned right on there. So this is where we're at now. time we were here. So you don't know, we run Lifetime. So Lifetime has most of the local river trails. It's all coordinated between greens and blues. So this is what it looks like. So last time we were here, we did most of all the greens and checked out some spots. So like I said, we're just gonna hit up all the blues that we didn't do last time. There wasn't a lot, so we should get done So we are gonna go this way. The guys kind of walked up there and it goes uphill, but it looks clear. So Sterling and I think Randy are gonna try this section. Dwayne is probably gonna do like this little hill climb thing first. But we'll get Sterling and Randy coming up this section here. So it's rutted out, there's a rock here. It's a little off camber. And these are all outlaw trails for Little Cold River, so. This is kind of what it looks like. Not sure if you can kind of tell it. So Sterling's gonna get ready and we'll get him on camera. Do you want to climb this rock or do you want to be on the inside of it? Climb it? Well, then you got to come straight on. You're getting pinched. You're sliding in.
You gotta get over this way.
Get your tire to come this way to climb it more, so you almost have to come this way. Trailing arm. Trailing arm. Your pinch. Between that rock and the embankment now. The trailing arm clears it, but now you get pinched in.
Make it get forward left. And have that trailing arm be on the inside out.
Yeah.
Right up. Back up. Come back over, maybe.
You're just going to slide and get pinched. You got to come over here a little bit. You got to back up more. You're going to pinch in there. You got to back up some more because you're going to pinch in the front. Now try coming this way some. You got to climb that rock again. You're on it?
Stay left, yep. Keep going. Now go.
Try from there and turn that way. kick the rock out, you're gonna have to back up to see where the rock lands.
Oh, you moved the rock.
Yeah, you moved it
Rock's
completely.
dislodged now.
Turn that
Get
way.
it now. The rock kicked totally out. Keep backing up a little bit. See, take a look.
No, stay there and just go this way because it's down, so you might just climb out of it. Randy, he helped you out. He made it easier.
Yeah, I would have made it look easy anyway. That's my job.
So Sterling kicked this out. So now it's a little bit easier because you can kind of just climb on it. But that's where it was. Yeah, it's like his trailing arm would hit, then he would clear it, but then his tire would get stuck. And I didn't want him to romp on it.
Trying to
and
get
just...
him where his trailing arm will be on this side of
Yeah.
the rock, so that way it wouldn't kick.
Well, at one point, he was over, and he got up on the tire. It just slid him right back in. Sterling made it easier for him. You think now you can make it? You might.
I could try.
Just because that rock's right there.
I just gotta watch that rock.
Well, I think if you keep your left tires on there, you'll
Yeah.
clear that and you'll just kind of ride the embankment and just climb this rock up. This is easy compared to the one at Ivy. Dwayne's gonna try this now that the rock's moved.
I can't hear you.
I said Dwayne's gonna try this now that the rock's moved.
Oh, okay. It looked easy enough. He wants to try it now?
Well, he might just climb the rock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really tough to walk down.
Yeah, once you kicked it out, we had to back you up because I didn't know where it was gonna land, but then it just laid there, so I'm like, you'll just climb right out of it now. His whole front top was gonna get caught.
Damn it, I had it going on that.
Oh, I did. Oh, rock and let it eat.
Now if that rock gets pushed a little more in the hole, that'd be perfect.
Well, it was perfect there because everyone just climbed it then.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like if it turns more that it...
Oh yeah, like the point is down.
Yeah.
But yeah, your problem, your trailing arm would hit that rock,
Yeah.
and I didn't want you to gun it. And then once we had you over, your tire slid down, and then it was in between the rock and the embankment, and I didn't want you to gun it and
I was so
freaking.
afraid to pop the tire.
I wasn't even worried. I was more worried about your axles because your front end slid in there, and you heard that like
Yeah, that's the
thing,
axle.
and I'm like, oh crap. So once I had you back up, but I saw your tire spin, so I'm like, okay, well your axle didn't break.
Randy got the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, Randy got the tree. We'll have to play it back.
No, no, that was just Dwayne now.
No, Dwayne was up higher.
Was he?
Unless
Yeah.
this is his
Look at
panel.
Randy, look at Randy's rib.
Yeah, I took a chunk out of the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you. Because I was right here
Randy.
filming it.
Well, not Randy.
No.
That was Randy.
Dwayne took a big chunk out of it right
Yeah, that
there
was
in the
Dwayne,
corner.
he said.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
thought you just said it
Dwayne.
was Randy.
No.
I thought it was Randy. Because if you look at the side of his thing, it's like that one
Yeah, no,
side.
because I was running to push in his mirror because I saw his mirror was going to...
I thought his
Hit the
front,
tree.
his top part was up higher. Well, we got everyone up, so that's good. So now we're gonna venture. This just goes up the hill, I believe. So we'll keep moving. we just continued up the hill. It's actually really cool. But came with a tree down. We don't really want to cut through the woods. So we're just gonna trim up some trees so we can get through.
I wonder if we actually just cut it right at the end there and drag it.
If it'll drop, you might be able to drag it.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like
to
it's
one
caught
side.
in here.
Yeah. Whew. How do you like those? That hill comes up. Some of the hills like off the side of the mountain. That was a little sketchy.
Oh yeah, she's like, I don't like this.
He's like, do you want to drive? I'm like, nope, I'm being half.
I told her, I said, you'll be on the left side. You ain't gonna fall as much.
Yeah, but I think then she'll be even more nervous because she'll be driving. So we're gonna.
I'm fine just being passenger princess.
Exactly. So we're just gonna trim all this stuff up and then we'll keep moving. So hopefully you're liking it so far. Some of these blue trails are overgrown. Some have pretty decent drops off the side, but this trail actually is pretty not bad. So we got the tree out of the way. So the guys cut that all down, moved it. So now it's clear. So now we're gonna head out and keep going down the trail. We'll see what's next. Okay, so we just heard back from Jimmy and Darla. They're back at the house, so we're actually gonna go pick them up. From what they were saying, he didn't get his clutch fixed, so we'll figure out what's actually going on once we get back. But first, we're gonna stop since we're not that far. We're stopping at the Julian Mini Market, where we're gonna grab lunch and then head to the house, eat, pick up Jimmy and Darla, and then we'll head back onto the trails. So I'll bring you back once we get back to the house and we figure out what's going on with Jimmy. Okay, so according to Jimmy, the verdict is in. It's not the secondary clutch, it's the primary. Apparently it's the bearing. So something to do with that, and he just had this all done. So when they get back to North Carolina, he'll be getting that all fixed. He's on a deadline because we go to Brimstone in May for Memorial Day, so he has to be done by then. So we're gonna head out. They're gonna jump into the machine with Kim and Dwayne, and we're gonna head back to Little Coal River, finish off some of the blue trails, maybe check out some hill climbs, and maybe go find that tunnel that I talked about. So we'll see what happens. We'll bring you back for the ride, and we're out.
drive up, but I didn't see it. I wasn't looking over this way.
We're gonna see if he wants to go up it. You just gotta pull over.
When you get to the top, you have to turn around and come back down.
Okay, so we turned around to come back through the tunnel, but we got there's this climb over here, so we're gonna see if Randy wants to try it.
Be careful, your boots are wet.
I got rubbers on them.
He got rubbers on him. So this is, it's like a water runoff drain area.
Hey, this thing's got cleats in it.
Looks pretty dry. I think tires will stick right to it. So, Jimmy's going up there. Randy's gonna try it. So, we'll get situated. Okay, we got Sterling halfway up. We got Jimmy all the way up.
We'll drive, we'll see. Wheel drive, baby.
Two-wheel drive.
Two-wheel drive.
All right.
Now he's coming back down. Now he has to stop halfway and go backwards. Good job.
It was easy.
When you went 2 or 4?
Huh?
2 or 4?
Two-wheel drive.
2. He was in 2.
All kinds of traction.
He was in 2. So we're gonna get Sterling next.
2 or 4? Sir, you do it 2 or 4?
I had
Are you 2-wheel drive?
I had 2-wheel drive and rock mode.
Oh,
Yeah. And then low.
yeah.
Stay up here. Tim's coming up in the RMAX.
I got it.
You heard it, huh?
Yeah, yeah, I got it. I'll be up here. Yeah. Cut tire, boy, be careful. Ooh.
You were supposed to stop halfway and back up.
You want me to go backwards and go up it?
You didn't hear the radio yet?
Nah.
There we go.
Nah, I'll walk down. I trust you driving. What do you think?
Love it.
Yeah.
Coming in hot. Throw it in reverse. Get it. Oh yeah, there you
Gotta show the boys how to do it.
Exactly. Good job, Kim.
That was fun. So if you're ever on Little Coal River, come check the tunnel out and then
Take a drive up there.
probably be pretty slick if it was wet, but we'll keep moving. Okay, so we're leaving that little water climb type thing. So we're going back through the tunnel and we're just gonna keep going. Okay, so we came across some of these hill climbs. The section that we're on isn't actually on our map, so we're not sure what part of the trails this is. But it looks like an old mining area. So there's like a pond there. Sounds like there's a spring or waterfall down there someplace. You could probably hear it. But there's some of these hill climbs here. There's some up there. Looks like there's trails up there, but I'm not sure. But I know Randy wants to go mess around on here. Dwayne might try it, but I'm gonna throw my drone up. Darla is gonna videotape for me so I can do the drone. So we'll see how that footage comes out. Maybe we'll have some drone footage of them going up the hill. It's a little windy, so we'll see how well it handles. But we'll see what happens. So we're just gonna go play on these for a little bit.
can't read it.
So this is the one hill climb we wanted to come back to. We saw it the last time we were here, but we didn't stop to actually investigate. But
Hey, you actually may want to come up here and look at this. It's a lot different when you're closer. Yeah, you better.
so there's a line there, line there. There's a boulder sticking right about there.
You're gonna have a problem right here, I think.
Hitting the right side, yeah.
Yeah,
And hitting the left side right where that rock is, even just before it.
because that's actually straight up. That's probably 3 feet straight up.
Well, that's a sign if you can't walk up
That
it,
right
you
there,
can't
next to
climb
that big rock that's sticking out of the ground.
It's like
Right
rock.
there. That looks like 3 feet straight up.
Well, I would try to straddle this.
That's
what I would do.
I have a funny feeling that rock's gonna kick you though, the way it's slanted.
So what? Nobody's been up.
I can guarantee you the RMAX ain't going up that. Ain't me gonna be driving it anyways.
And I don't think anyone's gonna be a passenger either.
Nope.
For sure. Even if Jimmy did have his machine, you know Darla would be down here. She surely ain't
Yeah.
gonna be a passenger in that. So
I
they're
don't
gonna
even have my glasses
investigate.
on. I can see. I ain't doing that. Ooh wee.
So if anyone hits it, it might be Randy, but we'll see.
You gonna try it, Stanley?
Don't fall, Jimmy.
Oh, the way they're having trouble climbing it.
So we'll see if anyone hits it.
Find the right line.
Okay, so the plan is Randy in the KRX is just gonna go put some tires on it, see how he feels. If the feeling's right, he decides to try it. He's gonna try right side, right about here. He might try straddling, put one tire here, because there's like a dip, and then I think there's a hole, they said, right about there. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna get Sterling positioned someplace up here, just in case he decides to go. We'll get footage up there.
That's my bell. I think the belt's giving out.
You were like stuck on that first rock right there.
Huh?
That first rock, you were like bellied on that. Your tire was above it. Nope. So he backed down. So he kept getting stuck right up about here. Like in this rock right here.
I don't think I could come up there. That's, you know, hey.
Yes. Oh, Jimmy, don't fall. Oh yeah, there's a hole right there. He might have had a chance if he could get over top of that. Wonder if he could have got to this side of this rock.
You gotta have some speed.
But I mean like up here, but came this way.
Yeah. But
It went
if
up that way.
You hit that rock and it bounced.
But that's what I mean. Like he kept hitting those two rocks right there.
Yeah.
But I wonder if he's able to cut over here and go up and then direct where Sterling is, but go up that way and make a right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And go around this
It's
sec.
sketchy either way.
Huh?
This would be a heck of a time getting up over.
Yeah.
Probably.
There's so much of a hole there.
Yeah.
Step in it. Step in it, Sterling. Step in it.
In that one?
Yeah. I told you, step in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's about hip.
see if you get past that. If you got past where Sterling was at,
Yeah.
you could be pretty good.
Yeah.
Probably pretty much walk the rest of the way.
Yeah.
But like you said, if you could hit it and hit the edge, but if you hit, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I Pray I land in this top. And this would be, oh, it'll be, I'm gonna stuck it there. Fine.
So we're gonna go back down and we'll see what Randy has to say. Okay.
No?
Randy's point of view.
Now,
That's gnarly.
I say
Um,
this is a
It's makeable.
99.99%.
Just I'm not making it today.
There you go.
It is makeable though.
And not just a little
So,
bit. I mean, rough,
till next time,
like
we'll try again.
down cream.
Okay, so we're headed back. We're actually on our way to leave, but we're retraking a trail that we took before. And this morning when we were coming down, we saw this hill punt. So since we were bypassing it, so other people wanted to try it out. So Randy's gonna do it. It looks pretty simple. Doesn't look bad at all. I don't know what the top looks like, but he'll go up this pretty easy. This is in two-wheel. Oh, it's dusty.
at the top here. I recorded me going up it.
campground that's down here. So we're pretty much going to end the video here. We had a great day at Little Cold River, Ivy Branch area. If you're looking to check out that trail system, it's an Outlaw, so it's not Hatfield, if you didn't know, but we have some pretty decent, easy green trails. You can check back at our last Little Cold River video. We did most of the greens. Today we did most of the blues. Found some hill climbs, did a few of those. But we had a good time. Did you have a good time?
Always.